Welcome to today's video here in Guernsey in the Channel Islands. In this video we are doing one of our drive alongs. So we're mounting this camera on the dashboard of my van and we drive through St Peter Port, so you're going to get a bird's eye view of what it's like to drive in the capital. We see the Petit train go past, which is a tourist train, and you also see my friend who's doing a walking tour in town, and he says hi as well. So remember, this channel is all about living on an island of Guernsey. If you're interested in seeing more content similar to this, remember to subscribe, hit the bell for notifications as usual. Right, let's go. Welcome on board the van for this Saturday afternoon's drive along here in Guernsey in the Channel Islands, and we've just gone through Filter and turning into Brock Road because we are on our way into St Peter Port. As I mentioned in the intro, we drive through and we end up at one of the piers in town, Albert Pier, where you park. So you get to really have a good sense of what it's like driving here in Guernsey through the small little roads. So we're heading on down here. You might notice the weather's not great today. We've got a bit of wind, and only a few days ago it was really nice weather. It's just changed today. We've got rain, so it's not that great today. So you see the windscreen wipers come on a bit now and again. On the right we have the Honda and MG dealership, which is called Door Motors. They've been there a long time. So if you've got a Honda or an MG here in Guernsey, that's the place to go. We head on straight. We follow the road round to the left. Just coming up actually, maybe worth mentioning, the road on the right down there, which is a no entry, that's where the Guernsey fire station is. Traffic lights coming up. We turn right at the end, which will take us to St Julian's Avenue, and I drive down through the little roads past the OGH Hotel, but I'll show you once we get there. So I hope everyone's doing well and you're enjoying all the drive alongs and walk alongs. As I always say in these videos, if you see anywhere that you recognise, or you have any memories of somewhere I drive past, leave a comment. I love reading them. Speed limit's 25 miles per hour down here. As you'll know if you watched my videos before, maximum speed limit in Guernsey is 35 miles per hour, and the speed limits go down from there depending on where you are. If you've ever been to Guernsey, you may be familiar with this area. On the left, just behind those big walls there, is Candy Gardens. So worth a visit there, and actually I need to do a video now at some point. Bit of a bumpy road, this one. And also in Candy Gardens there's a plaque on the wall when the Beatles played there in 1960s. So they did visit Guernsey. I think it was just before they got really famous. I think when they're up and coming. Because my mum and dad said they went there. They were only young. So we got the yellow line here, and I actually go straight across and turn left. This is quite a hard place here because you've really got to lean forward and look to your left to see things coming up the hill. It's quite a tough place. I think someone lets me go in a minute. You can see it's drizzling slightly, but it's not too bad. Actually, after I shot this video, the heavens opened. It threw it down. Straight in front of me on the wall, see Soifers, it says, in green. That's the estate agents. And we're going past the OGH on the left, which is a hotel. Old Government House. You may have stayed there, or know someone that stayed there. You can see in the distance there's the sea between those two buildings, and the Prince of Wales pub just on the right in the distance. Round we go to the left to notice the roads, quite small, straight in front of you where those people are walking, is Guernsey Police Station. So we want to stay away from there, don't we? Just in that entrance there, see? Now, I mentioned in my intro, I saw my friend Andy doing a guided walk. Can you see the guy in the fluorescent orange top there, chatting? And all those people was on one of his walks.
Andy.
Guided walks. So those are visitors to the island, I would imagine. And he says hi. I've been on loads of his walks, they're really good. If you ever come to Guernsey, Andy, well, you can contact me. He does the walks. If you ever want to go on one of his walks, I can put you in contact with him. I can give his email address. But he does loads of walking tours for visitors on the island, anywhere you like. He does the German bunkers from the Second World War. He does all around the coast. He does town. So interesting guy to know. So if you ever do want any information, or you are here on holiday and you want to do a walking tour, message me and I'll put you in contact with Andy. Now, driving past here, I'm at the yellow line at the moment, and I can go, but I don't, because I see the petty train coming, and I want to show all the viewers out there the little train. It's a train, you get it from one of the piers in town, and you sit on it, and it, you know, it's a tiny little train. There it is. How many people's on it? Oh, there's quite a few. You sit on that train, and it takes you on a little tour around St. Peter Port. I haven't been on it myself, although I've been on one really similar to it in the neighbouring island of Jersey, which is about 20 miles away. And I went on it, and it took me around St. Helier, which is the capital of Jersey. And it was really good, actually. I enjoyed it. Down St. Julian's Avenue. It's funny, this footage reminds me of one of my first videos I did. I did a video driving down here. It was about 10 months ago I've had this channel. About 10 months. And I did a video driving down here into St. Peter Port. It doesn't change much. Ahead of you there is the main roundabout in Guernsey. I call it the main roundabout. That's probably not a correct name, but what I mean by that is the biggest roundabout in Guernsey. We have loads of mini roundabouts, but that's the biggest one. And I head right, which takes you into the St. Peter Port, and you'll see quite a few people around, actually. As I say, you can see it's not great weather, but there's a lot of visitors here on the island now. I'm noticing a lot of English registration number plates. You can see them because they've got letters in front of the numbers, where if you're a local car, you just have numbers and no letters. So you can see that quite well. And also you have the people visiting Guernsey that have hired a car, and they have the H written on the car, as you know, it's a hire car. So quite a lot. It's funny because I haven't seen these for so long with everything that's going on. Now the island's got visitors again. It's really nice to see. Heading into sort of the main bit of town. There's a little pier on the left here called the Crown Pier, where you can park. See, there's quite a few people. It is a Saturday afternoon, so there's quite a few people shopping. We've got the marina on the left. Speed zone's 20 miles per hour through here, which is quite built up. And I actually park on the next pier on the left, which is called the Albert Pier, although it was busy and there was a lot of traffic. Let people cross here. You can see the flags flying. It's quite breezy today. Through the filtering turn, and the Albert Pier straight in front. So I get in the queue here, and we've arrived at Albert Pier. So thanks for watching. As usual, click the screen to watch the next video, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you on the next video. Take care.